Well, every so often we get a chance to talk to some of the trustees over at the South Orange County Community College Districts. And join us today as a new trustee is Dr. Jim Wright. Dr. Jim Wright, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
You're taking on a new seat. Unfortunately, trustee Mr. Fuentes passed away some time ago, and you'll be taking his seat. So you were just seated, I guess, recently.
Right. I was just sworn in on Monday night.
Wow. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, just a little bit. I served on active duty in the United States Air Force. I retired 20 years ago, having served 27 years in the Air Force. I had some exciting assignments. I spent actually 3 tours at the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs. I taught chemistry for 4 years. I left and went to a lab at McClellan Air Force Base, a lab at the time that the mission was classified, but later we monitored the nuclear test entries at this lab at McClellan. So, and then I went back to the academy, was given tenure and spent 9 years, and then went back to the lab as its director. We did all the work for Chernobyl. When Chernobyl happened in the 1980s, we did all that work. Then I went back to the academy for a 3rd tour. So,
wow.
And the last 18 years, I've been at Saddleback College. I taught for 4 years. I taught chemistry. Loved it. And then the last 14 years, I've been the dean of the Division of Math, Science, and Engineering. Wow.
So that must help you quite a bit. You've actually been a teacher and a professor on the campus, and now you're a trustee. So do you kind of get that inside information as to where the college possibly should or
yes, I feel like I have a lot of experience. I feel like I know how the college works.
Do you see a lot of changes in those 14 years since you've been over there?
I've seen a few changes, yes. What's happening now is that we're having to focus more on student success and student completion. Just this past year, statewide, there was a committee called the Task Force for Student Success, and they have come out and they've made 8 recommendations that they're asking the community colleges to look at and to implement to help our students to complete and to succeed.
Right.
It turns out that the United States is not the leader in tertiary education anymore, and students getting degrees, bachelor's degrees. We're number 16 now. We're not the top one. So, and there was a nationwide. We were asked to have more completion. In other words, by the year 2020, we've been asked to have 55% more completion. The students getting bachelor's degrees.
Wow.
So we've got our work cut out for us to have students succeed and complete.
And I would imagine the enrollment has increased quite a bit with the fees going up so much in the Cal State system and the university systems that your enrollment has gone up.
What's happening is the UCs and the Cal States are both cutting back because of their budgets have been cut, so they're not taking as many students. And unfortunately, many of the community colleges have had to cut back. South Orange County Community College District, though, is in good shape. We've been able to, we haven't had to cut. But we haven't been able to grow. So.
And you've actually just won an award where you won the National Technology Innovation Award, so that obviously means something is working over there.
You bet it does. We're very proud of that. We have a program called, it's a program that helps students with their academic programs. It's a tool that will make suggestions to them as to what courses they should take. It helps the students do their develop an academic program so that they can succeed. We find that students will succeed if they have a plan. Right. And Sherpa is designed to help them do that.
Yeah, I think that would be very helpful. I know when I was attending Saddleback College, you kind of took a hodgepodge of courses and you hoped it would get to your AA or whatever your goal might be. But the biggest thing was to get with the counselors and develop a plan and have a goal within a reasonable time frame, because some people can spend many years at Saddleback College if they don't have a goal or a plan like you're discussing.
Right, and so we want our students to succeed and complete and go on either the transfer to the 4-year school or else to take some vocational training or some career technical education so they can get a job.
Right. Now you intend to run again for the trustee position?
I certainly do.
And what exactly would you be bringing to the table as a trustee for the long term?
Well, the thing that I feel like I have is I have a lot of experience. I know what's needed as far as, I know that I have a fairly good idea on how we can help these students succeed and complete their programs and go on either to the four-year schools or to do career education. So.
Right. And I imagine there's a lot of that now. A lot of people now that have been laid off with this very difficult economy is switching careers. They have to go back and relearn new technologies, and they come back to Saddleback College and Irvine Valley College and
they do.
Give it another go.
You bet.
Now, you had a lot of time at Saddleback College. Are you familiar with the Irvine Valley's campus as well?
Not as familiar as I am with Saddleback, but I plan to spend a lot of time at IVC, Irvine Valley College. I know a number of their faculty and a number of their administrators already, so I feel like, and I know their academic program, but I'll spend some time there.
Right.
And I'll get to know them very well.
Right. And that's, I think, one of the wonderful benefits of living here in the Saddleback Valley. We not only have the terrific Saddleback College campus, but the Irvine Valley College campus too, which is not too far away from us. And they're both approximately the same size?
No, they're not. Irvine Valley is about half the size. We have around 25,000 students at Saddleback. They're about 14,000, 15,000.
Wow.
So.
I didn't realize you had that many students at Saddleback College.
Oh, yes, sir.
That's nearly the size of some universities throughout the country as well.
We serve a lot, in the district, we serve a lot of students.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for joining us today and introducing yourself to our community, South Orange County Community College District. You still meet, I believe, on a Monday evening or something of that nature?
We meet on Monday evening for a board meeting. The board meetings are open. It's usually the last Monday of the month.
Okay. Well, if you'd like to attend one of those meetings, be sure and go over at the Saddleback College campus, I believe.
Correct.
And attend one of those board meetings on Monday evening and meet Dr. Jim Wright yourself. Thanks so much for joining us on the program today.
Thank you, Paul.
That is the South Orange County Community College District. They do serve Saddleback College and Irvine Valley College. And we do have a trustee that comes on the program about every month or so to talk about some of the things that they'll be facing in the coming months. We'll be back with more of the Channel 6 News Hour right after this.